What's up, e-bikers? Coming up next, range test results and customizations I made to the Velotric Fold folding e-bike. Coming up next on Crisscrossed. Let's go. Alright guys, we're on the Velotric Fold here. It's become one of my favorite e-bikes this summer to ride. Did have a problem with the right brake lever. I had to get it replaced. It was locking up the motor. Apparently there's the electronics in that brake lever for the brake cutoffs was bad. So I had to get it replaced, but once I did that, I've been really enjoying this e-bike on my local streets and some trails as well. So let's talk about the range test results, and they're pretty good for a 48 volt 13 amp hour battery with a 750 watt. I did a throttle only test and a real world range test in PS1. Now this bike is unlocked, so that's one caveat here. It's not the class 2 version, I'm in class 3. So these are class 3 results. For throttle only, I got 20 miles of range on this e-bike. That's a pretty respectable result from a battery motor of that combination. For my real world test, I did PS1, which is what I'm in now, and that gives me a really nice cadence of 14 miles an hour. That's a really good, for me, that's a really nice cadence to just ride, whether it's a rail trail or local streets like this, right? And I took it on, I did some city riding with it, so pretty much flat conditions, a few inclines here and there. Very, very, very minimal use of the throttle, if at all. Just getting going. And I achieved 40 miles on this e-bike. So 20 and 40 throttle only to PS1. Riding around in PS, 14 miles an hour was the cadence there. Now, of course, real world conditions mean there's coasting, things like that. You're not constantly on the throttle, or you're not constantly pedaling all the time. I'm coasting right now. But that's a really respectable result from this motor battery combination, 20 and 40 miles an hour. I think they claim about 55 for the class 2 version. I'd say maybe it's around 50 probably. So they're in the ballpark. But it's a really nice result from the Velotric Fold 1. And the styling on this thing is just top notch. And you can get $60 off this e-bike. I'll put a code on the screen. So you can get this e-bike for $11.39 out the door. And that's a pretty good price. That's comparable to the other folding e-bikes in that price range. And again, I think this is the most modern looking folder on the market. So I really like that aspect of it. Take it in the field here, and I'll show you the accessories I put on it. Just a few things. I actually scavenged a few parts here from previous bikes and put them on the fold. I love coming to this field, so green. They put down, this is all like sod they put down some years back. All right. So let's see. Let me walk through the. Start from the back there. So I put some fishing rod holders in the back. I'll get you close-ups of these in a second. I took my one of my old baskets, put it on there as well. I found an Angway lock. I threw on the down tube, and up top we got some baggage or storage. My Rhino bag, cup holder. Even got a little USB iPhone plug that plugs into the USB port right here. so you can charge your iPhone. I put on a mirror underneath there. I kept the current grips. I think they're fine. There's no cutouts here, so I don't think I can cut that to put an end mirror. So I had this mirror lying around, and it works just fine underneath here. It's a right side mirror that I just put on the left side underneath, so it's upside down essentially, but it works for mirror coverage. Cup holder, of course. I don't have a phone mount yet, but here's a look at that Ingwe folding lock. Very simple. It keeps it on there. It has a key, which is inside the ride and walk bag. Suspension seat post, forgot to mention this. So my Suntour really makes the ride much more pleasurable. So basically dual suspension now with that front fork. And here's the rack, the basket. I just found some extra bolts and washers, and I actually cracked it over here, but I fit them in two of the holes that they had, and then they're up here. Here are the two holes that come on the Velotric rack, and then down here I had to just use some washers there to tie it down, but it's got a little mesh cover on it. And then the rod holders here, these are all right holders. I've had these on my previous e-bikes. You've seen these probably on the channel already, but they fit nicely on the back here, and you can still see the brake light too, which is a nice which is nice because I didn't want to block the brake light at all. I kept the seat, and yeah, I mean this e-bike is just, it's really good looking. The styling of it, and again, I think it's the most modern looking folder on the market today. Even though I haven't been a huge fan of step throughs, this is a really nice step through, and I appreciate just being able to hop on and off really easy on something like this. But that blue is just, it's perfect, and I think Velotric will sell a lot of these folds considering the price. It's a 750 watt. It can go 30 miles an hour, and that styling is just awesome. I also love the upswept handlebars here, which gives you a nice reach. I actually set them back a little bit yesterday, and it's just a clean looking e-bike, guys. No way around it. So again, $60 off with my coupon code. I'll throw a link in the description. Definitely check it out if you're in the market. It's a really nice folder. I think it'll fit anybody as well, tall, short, and again, great looking e-bike. And that's it today, guys. So thanks for watching. Catch you on the next Crisscrossed.